Hey guys, what's going on? Klutch here. Welcome back to Felsbrunn. What is going on today? Hope you guys are having a great day. I am feeling really good today. Let's see here, what we got going on. Well, if you watched our episode yesterday, I think it was yesterday, yeah, we ended up picking up some land near the end, and I got some plans for that. I mean, we sold off all our crops to make a little bit of cash. And yeah, now we are ready to go. I've got what, 650 grand in the bank right now. I've got some more money that I have access to. Well, I can take out a loan, but I've got some more backup plans in case I happen to run out of money. What is going on with this crop? The bloody cedar. Didn't plant. Anyways, that's awesome. Love it. I love that. That is great. Anyways, if you missed the episode, guys, I'll put it up in the card up at the top right hand corner there. You can click on that and watch that episode if you'd like to first. But I missed it all over here too. Son of a he is fantastic. Anyways, we picked up this plot of land. I think I can just drive right in here. Down here, this sunflower field is now ours. So we've got some pretty big plans for this field. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to dive into this. Still haven't really figured out what happened yesterday with selling the slurry down at the biogas plant. Not sure what's going on with that. That was kind of strange. So I did manage to sell it after I resaved. So it's working again. Just giving me grief. It must be a glitch. But since we're so close to the biogas plant with this here field, and these are ready to harvest. I'm going to harvest these before we take anything off. But you know what's going on. We're going to be doing some livestock down here, guys. So this is going to be a whole new livestock area. But we're going to have some pigs probably and stuff. I don't want them anywhere close to our other field, our other farmhouse. So we're going to do that all down here. Anyways, guys, let's get to work. You know what time it is. Time to pitter patter.
Klutch simulations.
Alright guys, well, I brought the harvester down here, the big 7 Series John Deere. Now, I'm still running with the original header. Someone in the comments last time said, the last time I used this header, that there's some larger corn headers that I could use, or I haven't tested that out yet. So, I have to figure out which ones that is exactly. Go back and read those comments, because I can't remember that for the life of me. Alright, let's get to work here. Alright, so I might as well harvest this. Like I said, I never planted any of this stuff. I just bought this field with it, and I might as well make some money with the sunflower. Sunflower is actually worth quite a bit, so we'll see what we get out of this. I mean, it's not a massive field by any stretch of the imagination, but I'll probably have to dump, I'm guessing maybe, what do you think, once? Maybe twice? I'll need to get a truck and trailer over here. Unfortunately, that's going to be a little extra work, but that's okay. That is what is expected, and you know what that means. We're just gonna get some money out of it, so whatever. You can't complain with that, right? Anyways, guys, I'm gonna keep on plugging away here. I will see you guys in a little bit once we get the truck. Alright, so it doesn't look like we're gonna get a ton out of this. He's almost full right now, but we'll get, you know, one and a half out of this, 1.5 dumps of the tank into our trailer here. I always want to call this a B train. I've only got the single trailer today, but I always want to call it a B train. I don't know what it is with my mind, but someone made a comment in the last video. It was like, yeah, I think it's called an A train, and I think it was Australia he was saying it was. So I went and had to go take a quick look because I couldn't remember what the difference was. And so it turns out the difference is how it connects. Now, if you have the dolly, since that's how we are connecting these two trailers together, we have that little dolly that connects between the two. We already are. That is considered an A train if you have to have a dolly that connects the two trailers. Now, if this trailer had an axle that stuck out the back, and that secondary trailer, the secondary grain trailer that I connect to it, would just simply connect to that, so it's trailer to trailer with no dolly, then that would be a B train. I did not know that. Now I know. Food for thought. Alright, so we've got half of half full, so that'd be a quarter. We got a little bit more left to do here, it looks like. I'm gonna go jump over in this just to save myself a little bit of cash. Come on. Because I'm gonna need everything I get. I have a funny feeling. Let me in. Let me in. Yeah, you can stay on. Perfect, there we go. I was trying to drive first person earlier. I'm not good at first person. I don't know you guys that do first person in farming sim. I sit there and I stare at the end of that header and I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, this is a small header too. Like that looks like I'm right on the money there. And then I get out and I'm usually like 2 or 3 feet over the edge where I'm just doing nothing. And so it's just wasting time. I think it'd be cheaper for me to hire someone to do this work half the time if I'm playing in first person. I do enjoy first person on most games, but I don't know what it is with first person when I'm harvesting. I can't get my head around it. It's spinning around. Alright, so we don't have too much left here. Like I said, this will take us another probably 10 minutes to finish this off. We'll dump this all out, get all this stuff back to the main farm. I'm not going to need this down here at this new farm area we're building up. I don't know what I'm going to need for equipment here yet. I need to really start focusing on that, but obviously the first things first, we need to build. So that's going to be our focus, probably for the rest of this episode, is going to be building the area in here. We'll see exactly what we'll do. I'm hoping I don't have to do a whole bunch of terraforming, but I mean, this is a pretty good slope in here. So there's going to be some terraforming for sure that is going to happen. Now I also have the land over on the far side of the tracks here. You can see there's a little patch of land. That does come with this purchase, so I have that land there. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with that either. Oh, train! Yeah, I've got some options over there as well. I'm also thinking that I might put some kind of a silo on the track so I can transfer, and that can be our transfer station to go up to even the guest ranch if we wanted to, because we do have that transfer station that's built on the tracks up at the guest ranch, which is kind of nice to have. So we may do that as well down here. We'll see. I'll just scooch this over here. I like the view right about here. It's usually where I have my camera when I'm harvesting. Anyways, because I'm going to finish this off. Once this is all done, we'll come on back and we'll see exactly what we're going to do here. I think I've got a couple things we're going to have to build, so I'm going to get to work on that. All right, let's finish this up. I will catch with you guys in about, well, what do we have? About probably 10 minutes? About 10 minutes. All right, let's get to work. All right, guys, so we are ready to get started and building in here. Fields harvested. I've got a bit of a plan. I've made some mistakes. Now, I do like the main farm and the guest ranch that we've got going on right now, but there's one issue that I've had with both of them, and that is space. I've tightened things up too much on both of those farms, and that's something I want to change on this one. I want to give myself a little bit more room to grow, I guess. Now, there's a road down here that's supposed to come into the field. There's nothing that kind of cuts across. There's nothing on the other side. And then there's a road up by that shed, or that wooden structure that's there. That's kind of the end of the field, and that's where there's a road that goes all the way across to between two fields here. So that is kind of our boundary. My plan is essentially to make a road that goes straight across from here and then goes straight up to that other road like a T. So let's take a look at that. All right, so we have our road right here. I want to make a road that goes kind of straight across here, and then maybe one that comes straight up and connects into this. Maybe it can kind of cup over and curl over to this spot here. Might be a good spot. We'll make a T intersection right there almost. That's kind of the plan. And down, as for the farm itself, I want to have, let's see if we can go with pigs, sheep, and chickens down here. Kind of the noisy animals. Keep them away from our home farm. The noisy and smelly ones. That being said, we got cows out of our main farm, but that's okay. So let's get started with this. You know what? Let's get a baseline here. Let's see, which is the gravel or the... Yeah, we'll go with gravel. That's kind of what I was thinking in here. That's concrete, right? That looks like concrete to me. That's the big stones. That's what I want. So just to get a baseline, I'll use this. And let's see here. And this is going to be going straight across. I'm not going to mess around with this one too much. It's going to be a straight shot. The one that's going over to our left up the hill there, that's the one that I'm going to kind of mess with a bit here. And that can connect into right in here. Perfect. I think we'll need to buy some more land there at some point just to flesh that all out. But that's perfect. Okay. Might get a little wider. Get rid of some of these interesting little marks that were made. That's fine. Perfect. Okay, so this is the base. Now the next road I'm thinking is going to come and go kind of up like this and then maybe wind sideways, but this is a pretty steep hillside. I don't want to do too much here. What I'm thinking is I want to have the actual farm or the animal buildings on the outskirts, and in the middle I want my equipment and I want my food storage area. So let's get rid of this. We're going to go to a silo first. Now, I don't know what kind of silos I have. Let's take a look here. I've got a bunch of mods. Do I have anything that I haven't built yet? Now we may need one of these styles of silo actually as well, because yeah, with pigs, well, we need some root crops. That's interesting. That's a little bit more expensive. But we're also going to need a standard silo as well. That's seed. What's that one we've used before? Is there anything we haven't used? That's the big one. Just trying to find something a little bit different. You know what? That's not bad. That's something a little bit different right there. And I haven't used that one. Let's go with that. How does that look? That's kind of cool looking. I like that. It's different. We'll have it face this direction here. And we'll have it just so it's kind of off the road. And it's going to connect into this. It'll be kind of on the corner. This will connect into the T that I eventually plan on making here. Yeah, we'll have it off so that there's a straight road going straight through still. Yeah. Now, let me see here. How bad is that going to be off the ground? Ugh, I can't countersink this. That's too bad. We're going to have to do some terraforming in here to get this to work. I have a funny feeling. Let's see what happens here. We'll go with right here. We'll leave it up like that. Let's take a quick look here. So yeah, we'll have to do a little bit of terraforming. As you can see, we're off the ground. Not the end of the world. I can do that pretty quickly as well. All right, so sculpting. The key will be to get it to somehow match up and down below. All right, so how are we looking? Is that kind of the right height? Not quite, not quite, not quite. We'll get this up a little bit more. And then level. That's the height we wanted at, I believe. So we'll use the leveling tool there. Kind of get that so it looks good. Perfect. All right, so that's there. And I'll go around the back. It looks fine there. Now we just need to smooth this all out. And to smooth, I find you go a little bit wider, you get a little more luck. There we go. Let's get this so it's smoothed out. I don't want those hard edges there. So this is going to be, like I said, I want space. That was one of the things I had issues with before. So this will be kind of wide open. Now we're going to obviously get this so it's all gravel instead of grass, but... Alright. That looks okay. I think our trucks will be able to make that no problem. Let's put some gravel down eventually there. That looks okay. Yeah, nice and smooth. We'll get gravel down on that next, but let's put our animal pens in next. And then we can worry about the rest later on. So we're gonna go with a large chicken coop. Where do I want to put this? You know what? I'm gonna put this up at the top corner. So the road's going to come in this way. We'll kind of stick this over here. Let's see if I can see what I want to look at. We may have, yeah, I might use that as access for one of the troughs. In fact, if it's going to be that way, yeah, we'll put it back a touch. So this one here will be, we'll just put the chickens up top in this top corner. And then at the bottom we'll put sheep and pigs. It should be okay. I don't know where I want to put it though. Where do I want to put this? Maybe just up in this top corner, something like this. Now the problem with this is I want it to be at the same height as the road. Yeah. So I want it to be up high, and we'll have to terraform around the other sides. That's always the decision, right? Where do you want to have to terraform? Do you want to do it up or down? Ugh. I just don't like when it does, like the amount of the ridges it just built for me there. So that's going to be a little bit of work right there. Not a problem though. All right, so we've done that. Now I do have, there was actually, I wanted to do a different chicken coop actually. I was thinking this one here, but that's okay. We have that one already placed. I'm not going to go back and do it. Cows, cows, pigs. There we go. So piggy pigs, pigs. Pigs I want to put down here. Let's get them out of the way a little bit. Not too out of the way, but just a little bit. And close to the tracks, so they can move all they want down here. We got easy access into this area. And that's perfect, actually. I like it right down in here. Kablamo. Awesome. So the last thing I got left is the sheep. Do I have any other mod sheep? I don't think I do. Not that I can read, at least. They're all in German. Cows, horses, chickens, sheep. All right, we're going to go with a large sheep pasture. And you know what? We can put it over here. We'll do the opposite side. I'm thinking in the middle is going to be equipment storage area. Let's see. We got store there. I want that to be kind of facing the back. Okay. I'll get it somewhat close at least. Oh, that's not great. I'll have to do a little bit of work to that, A little bit of work. Yeah, see, it lifted it all up on me. I was not expecting that. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's get to work. Let's see if we can fix this. Let's see. We'll flatten that out so the road at least is somewhat flat. And then smooth. You know what? We might just do this all the way around. Kind of lift it off the ground there, and then this one we'll do there. Alright. Alright. This actually might be okay if we just went all the way across with that height. And now we smooth. That makes everything a little bit closer to the actual height of that building. We're just losing all this land. That's good. That's fine. And this will be the only kind of bump. Here's where it drops back down to the regular elevation. Awesome. All right. Okay, that's all good. Now I just need to find a way, if I can smooth this out just a little bit so it's not as, I don't know, obvious, I guess, that it's there, that little bump. Kind of what I'm going for. Smooth this out a bit as well. Looks good. Now this is going to be a fight. Look at this. Alright, that's actually not too bad. Come on. I can get that. How's that hill look? I wonder if our trucks will have any problems coming in there. So that's not bad. This little hillside I may paint. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. Just when you start terraforming, you lose all the grass, and I kind of like seeing the grass on it. So I want to be a little bit careful in there. Perfect. All right, that's actually not bad. There's still a steep little bank in there. Perfect. I like that. So let's get back to painting here. We'll get that gravel. Which one is it? This one here. I can't get any closer to the road. Oh, I have to go just small. All right, perfect. All right, how is this going to look now? This comes down and around and connects in. So I want to see if I can leave a little bit of grass on the one section. So it looks like it's a bit of a different area at least. I might make it a gravel or a dirt. I don't know yet. We'll see. Oh, look at this. Okay, so it looks like there is still a little bit of work we need to do in here, but that's not too bad. Perfect. All right. It's not the right height. Yeah, it's definitely not the right height yet. Awesome. All right. So I need to lift this up, unfortunately. Ugh, that's too bad. I was hoping I wouldn't have to. All right. Flatten that all back out again. Now, I know I'm high. I'm too high because I don't see it, but you know what? That's okay. I don't really need to see that little sign if I can. I don't know if I want to see that or not. That's okay, actually. That's like perfect right in there. Let's see if I can just get it. Perfect. Is that too low still? It might be all right. You know what? I think it's still a touch too low. There we go. Come on. There we go. That's as good as it's going to get right there. Let's see if I can smooth this a little bit more. It hills a bit much. All right, so we're probably going to have to do a little bit of work here and there later on. I'm just getting the baselines done for this episode, guys. So, yeah, okay, that's good. We've got the sheep up top. No, it's chicken, sorry. Let's build that road that goes up to the top portion here. Now, this is going to be the main entrance, I think, right in here. So I'll put that a little bit bigger. That's fine. And this road here, we'll just kind of make it so it breaks off. It'll be a little bit bigger, that's fine. And then it's going to kind of meander over this way and connect in over here, like that. Now I do need to make some adjustments, obviously, to this. Sculpting, oof, alright. I'll make that kind of all the same level. And we'll make a bit of a hillside or a road that goes up to it. That's going to be a bit of a pain. Get a little bit bigger here, so it's a bit of a plateau, so we can at least get around it. Because that otherwise will be a fight, and yeah, it's just not worth it. Okay, now from here, I do need to get rid of these edges. Smooth it all out. And then we'll paint these so it looks like a bit of a cliff almost. It looks a little bit funny up here. Yeah, I don't know. This here part I can probably actually smooth this right down so it just kind of joins in with the rest of the road down here, the rest of this big hillside that goes into our farm. That's fine. And you won't be able to tell as much. Smooth this all out. Doesn't go any bigger. That's as smooth as I can get it. That's it. That's all. Awesome. Well, that's starting to look a little bit better. Getting there slowly. We have a lot of painting to do though to make this look the way I want it to, but that's not bad. So we have all the 3 farms. We just need some storage areas now, guys. So what am I going to do for storage? We did get those new mods just the other day with some lit sheds, which are kind of okay, but I don't know. I like some of the other stuff we have out here. Let's see what else. How's this one look? I haven't done this one for a while. Is that going to be okay? You know what? That might work out okay down here. Where's the doors on this one? I just don't remember where the doors are. So we can put this kind of like right down here. I can't remember where the garage doors are for this. I think that's at the front. I think. Ugh, I think. Do like something like right there. Let's take a look. Alright, so it looks like, yeah, I guessed right. Good. Yeah, you can see the garage door up front here. Perfect. Whoa. Awesome, we'll use that for a little storage area for some tractors. Is there anything on the back of this one? I can never remember this building. This doesn't open, does it? No. Is there a door back here? No. No other doors. We can put up a little parking pad up here. And I flatten this out. That might be another spot where I can put a smaller shed. So let's get to work on that. Alright, so that flattens that all out. So I'm just using the flattening tool here, or the leveling tool I should say. And then I'll smooth it out afterwards. And go to a little bit wider and just smooth so you can't tell that it's kind of a plateau of sorts, I should say. Oh, don't do that. Too much. And so I went a bit too much there. No. That's going to cause us issues with the tracks. Nice work. Come on, drop that off. Okay, that's about as much as I can do. Gotta quit touching the tracks here. if you go a little bit too fast sometimes, this is what I do every time. I just kind of get a little bit... that's okay. Alright, so let's smooth this out now without hitting our tracks, hopefully. Looks better. You know, it's not bad if you kind of mess up a little bit, but when you start doing what I just did there, yeah, that's an issue. Fortunately, the train does not seem to care if you have dirt around it. Let's see, all the way around. Be interesting if you could make it so it could derail right there. Alright, so that's flattened, 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 flattened. Smooth, I should say. And now... no, need to raise this up. Let's lift this up and then smooth that out there. That's better. And the last piece we have to worry about is this little lip right here. That looks ridiculous. We'll just get rid of that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, that's okay. Alright, looking good. Alright, so I'm going to finish that off. And what else do we got left here? So, I mean, we got a lot of little textures and some trees probably to plant. I got a couple more sheds, actually. That was one thing I did want to do, didn't I? Let's go down over here. We'll just put a simple lean-to shed back on this corner here. We've got some more parking, obviously, in this back corner. There we go. That'll work, and you can get all the way in behind that shed. That's great. What other shed do we have that I wanted to place down here now? Maybe a workshop of some sort. And actually, that's perfect, because there is one that we have up at the guest ranch. Oh, where is it? It's in miscellaneous, that's right. That will give us everything that I'm looking for now. I've got to go a long ways to get to this one, that's right. It's all at the end of everything, and it's a pain to find. So this one here will give us a fuel station as well as a ton of spot places to park. Actually, you know what? Let's change this up. Because we do need fuel. We also need... yeah, we need to find a place to... It's not really going to be the one I'm looking for, though. A simple red barn might work still, but... I don't know if that's really what I want to do. Okay, let's go with that instead for now. We're going to keep this simple for now. I may increase it later. I haven't decided yet. But I'm keeping all the parking somewhat simplified for the time being. I know I'm so undecided. Let's see, I'm going to countersink this one this time. And we'll deal with that afterwards. If I can go like right there. How does that look? Does that look alright? Yeah, it looks okay. I just got a little bit of smoothing to do here. Alright, so we'll smooth this all out. And we'll have another barn that's set up. Perfect. That is great. Awesome. Alright guys, so that is finished. We're looking good here. The last thing I got left to do is now to start really thinking about equipment. And I just got some more sculpting, obviously, or painting I should say, to do to kind of clean this all up. You know what? I'm actually probably going to use this field right in here for probably some root vegetables. I don't want a big field for that, obviously. But a small field, I can live with a small field. Let's get out of here. Let's go grab that truck. Just take it for a quick cruise through here, see how she's all looking. That's actually quite a bit of work in here. I mean, that took me, what, 20 minutes almost to kind of figure this all out. Let's get the truck and go for a drive through it. Alright, so that looks looking alright. I've still, like I said, we're going to be doing some gravel into the behind area of that red shop. Let's see, this is the part I'm thinking right here. Might be a bit much for some of the trucks. That looks okay. It's not bad. And then up the hill, we got like a bank corner for some rally racing. And I still need to make a road that kind of cuts in over here, like a trail of some sort, so we can get some access. We'll make a road over into this area as well with some painting. And then as well, obviously the sheds down below, and then the pigs on the left-hand side there. So I'll work on that in a bit, guys, but we're almost done already. That looks good. That was a fun little build. we're getting there. Cool. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for us today. Thanks for joining me for this quick episode, this little build we got going on. It's kind of fun. We're going to be working on this for the next couple episodes for sure, as we figure out equipment and we get animals and figure out how that's all going to work. But you heard me talk about some of the plans I got for this area in the next little bit, so expect to see some of that. What is going on? Look at this grass in here. Lovely. Oh, we got some interesting stuff going on. I haven't done pigs in a long time, so I'm going to need some help with that stuff, guys, for sure. I'm looking forward to this little part, guys. So, anyways, if you have any comments or if you think that if there's something else I should be doing with this area, let me know in the comments, of course. And other than that, guys, I will see you guys next time. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you then. This is Klutch. Over and out.